Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Nico the Music Fan, where I review music and I unbox whatever you want me to unbox, so you don't have to waste your money on any purchases, and I can just be your guinea pig, music guinea pig, or so forth. But anyway, ahead of that nonsense, but anyway, this past couple of weeks, or this past week, Prince passed away. That was actually pretty shocking news. The gentleman was in his 50s, and it's just really sad. The last city he toured was actually the city I live in, which is Atlanta, Georgia, which that's very sinister right there, because it's in my hometown, and that's just quite strange to me. So I guess whoever has those ticket stubs, they better keep them for a while. They'll be rich in the future. If you can put a price on that. I mean, if you're a Prince fan, I don't think you would be able to sell tickets like that. So if anyone is based in the Atlanta area, I would love to hear what you thought of the show. I mean, we would love to hear your experiences in the comment below. It's just shocking that he passed away, and my father listened to him a lot, but I never had the chance to listen to him. But if you could recommend me some albums to listen to, I'd love to listen to them. Please post those suggestions in the comments below, and please post any comments about Prince or any memories that you had with a girlfriend or with any friends when you saw the show. Just please, we'd love to hear it here and start a dialogue. So that's just some news I wanted to discuss in the general scheme of things. And there we go. So now a bit closer to home, more specifically in the Nico the Music Fan channel, I really want to talk to you about what I'm going to do for my next review. Guys, I really apologize. I told you the Ozark Tentacles review would be out, but I really had a large workload for university this semester, so I'm in exam week, I'm in crunch time, so I hope you guys can understand. During the summer I'll have a plethora of time to get reviews out, but to make it up to you guys, I'm actually going to unbox Brian Eno's The Ship, and I'm going to show you the whole unboxing video, and then I'm going to show you how the whole album looks like once you purchase it. This is the limited edition, so I actually pre-ordered it from Amazon, and it got here quickly. So it's released on April the 29th, and this unboxing video I did was I actually did it the day the album came out, which was April the 29th, and this is sort of just a prelude video. I originally was planning on doing a video on the day of, but I just wanted to do a video today just to get you guys in tune. So also, if you have any opinions on the channel, please post it below. I'd love to hear it. It can be constructive criticism, what you want to see out of the channel. It can be as blatant as saying, Nico, you need to do more videos, you've been slacking. But just please post anything you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. And like I said, I just wanted to point out one gentleman who I actually may have pointed him out in another one of my videos, but his last name is Thompson, and I applaud him for giving me advice and telling me to follow my bliss and stuff like that. I'm sorry if I embarrassed you or anything, but I really like that you are helping this channel to become something big and something just for you guys, for what you guys want. Because I notice many reviewers just review what they feel like reviewing, but I'd love for this channel to be that you tell me what to review and I deliver. I will purchase the album myself with my own funding, and I will deliver. So please feel welcome to recommend any music that you like reviewed, so you know ahead of time if you think this album's right for you. If you don't think it's right for you, I'd really love to have that. So enough of me yammering about. I'm gonna let you check out I know many of you are gonna enjoy this unboxing, and I know many of you anticipated this release, and a review will come out in a couple weeks with regards to this album. I can do it earlier if you wish, or again, it's you guys' channel, and I just haven't seen this a lot in many other channels, and I want to facilitate this involvement. So here we go, and I will let you see the unboxing. Alright everyone, so here is the album itself, Brian Eno's The Ship. And since I did a previous take on this video, it's already unwrapped, it's been unboxed. So unfortunately I won't be able to show you it in its pure state, if you will. but I still have the wrapping though, in case you want to see the wrapping that the album comes in. So basically, you have Brian Eno's name, then you have the ship, which is the name of the album, and it's in this nice minimalistic font. And then it says this is a limited edition CD, which includes 4 art prints. By limited edition, I have no idea what they mean. For all we could know, it could be the first 1,000 albums, first 10,000 albums, who knows. But I'm curious to see what the non-limited edition albums will look like as time progresses. So if any of you wants to post photos whenever you get a later edition or anything like that, or I can review a later edition, please let me know. Or you can just post it in the comments below or in the comments of another video. We would all be curious to see how the later editions differ from these earlier quote-unquote limited edition albums. So anyway, enough of that. So what you want to see is the album itself, so I'm going to deliver. So basically, the initial impressions of this album are basically has this nice glossy feel to it here. And then it's also in the style of a book, sort of, because you have this binding back here, which has the artist name, which is obviously Brian Eno. Then you have the name of the album, which is The Ship. And then I have no idea what this code means. So if anyone knows what this code means, please let me know. Could be something simple or complex, and I'm sure others on here are curious as well. So also on the artwork side of things, you can see the same minimalistic font that we saw on the wrapper, which is, it says obviously The Ship. I find this font intriguing, and then you can see that there are clouds, and one can make the assumption that it's going to be an atmospheric album, typical of, let's say, Brian Eno's music for airports. But you also have up here is maybe sort of a rainbow type thing. But I also had the chance to listen to the first album before I picked. I mean, not the first album, but the first track before I picked up this album, and it's definitely different from usual Eno, if you could say that. But I'm gonna save that for my review, which I'll do 3 to 4 weeks or more after this video. So I will let you guys know when I do a review of this video. But I've listened to the full album already since, like I said, I did the unboxing yesterday, and I will tell you guys all about it. And also, please post photos below if anybody has purchased this album in this version or in another version that may have been released, so I'd be curious about that. And here's the back of the album. So you have the track list here. Love the track names. You have The Ship, Fickle Sun, and then first album's Fickle Sun, second movement. Let me rephrase that. First track is The Ship, second track is Fickle Sun, first movement is Fickle Sun, second movement's The Hour's Thin, third movement's I'm Set Free. And again, I love the artwork here. It's nice. I always love this atmospheric type artwork. So, and I think that about concludes the exterior of the album itself. So we're going to go ahead and get to the meat of the album artwork here. So it said it included limited edition artwork, so let's check it out. Here, pull this back so you guys can see. So basically, again, it looks like a book, a hardcover book. You have the black insides here. Then you have the art. I'm going to go ahead and pull out these artwork, the limited edition artwork for you guys. So here, very abstract. If anybody knows any background about this artwork, it would be excellent to know. So please post that information in the comments below if you do. And this is the first piece of artwork. Here's the second piece of abstract artwork. See if you guys can figure it out. If any of you can figure it out, please post in the comments below. And here's the next piece of artwork. And that about concludes it for the artwork. I'm going to put the artwork aside over here. Then the next item on the list. So here you can see the title of the album again with a different type of artwork. Take some interpretation for some of this artwork. Leave it to you guys. And then here's some information pertaining to the album, mostly credits here. Rightly so. I'm Set Free is written by Lou Reed. Interesting. And then I'm assuming this is Brian Eno's type of musical journals, so he can keep track of what he's doing. And this appears to be some sort of instrument. And then this appears to be some artwork there. And I'll let you guys take a look here. Discreet. And I'll give you guys overview once again. So we'll move on to the next page. So here you have some more artwork here. Again, I'll leave you guys to the interpretation of this artwork, but it's just beautiful. It seems like this album has the theme of ships, which I find very interesting. Large ocean liner with fence. On to the next page. Looks like a shadow with the coastline here. Then here appears to be more credits here. And the album was released on Warp Records. And a hand, again very atmospheric. It reminds me of the newest Pink Floyd album that was released, sort of. Then I actually put the CD in my computer, so I'm going to go ahead and retrieve the CD and show you guys the CD. Sorry for the wait, guys. So here's the CD itself. It says Eno the Ship, and then here's the back of the CD. So that about concludes it for this unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys picked this album out. It's a pretty interesting album. It's very unique, I would say. So I'll be expect a review in the next couple of weeks, and we will see you then, guys. And as always, experiment, try new things, and always take life to its fullest. And have a good day, good evening, or whatever time it is where you are. Take care.